What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to get into my top 10 figures of the year. This is my list, obviously. It's not saying these are the best top 10, just the top 10 that I felt were something that I picked up this year that I found myself playing with multiple times, posing up different ways, moving it around my collection. And I really want you guys to see my thoughts on what I picked, and I want to see you guys' list. So before we start, as always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. So close to 500 subscribers. It's been an amazing jump, an amazing past month. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been incredible just to see the channel grow, and you guys are the reason that it continues to do so. So thank you very much for that. I will continue to put out what I feel is cool and dope content. I hope you'll stay along for the ride with me, and let's get into this. So before I get into my top 10 list, I want to just do my honorable mentions. So my first honorable mention is Mezco Tangerine. I love the look. It's very Shaftish, the vibe, 70s-ish to me, at least. There are certain things I would have liked to see different about the figure. The body and the way it moves is a little weird. Some of the, I guess the body itself, the curvature and stuff like that, I could have filled out, because you can even see in the back it's baggy. Like, give her, come on now, let's hook her up a little bit, make the figure match the pictures. But great figure. It sits in the back of my WWE Rey Mysterio Lowrider vehicle, along with Blade, who I'll be showing soon. But just a great figure. I love the figure. I love all the accessories coming with the bags, the different weapons, accessories, the different head sculpts. It's a really cool figure, very unique, and I look forward to, if there's other releases of her some other type of variant way, I'll be picking those up. So first honorable mention, Tangerine. My second honorable mention is going to have to be Mafex Superboy. I love the look of the figure. I love the glasses. The jacket restricts the movement a little bit, and the braces, I guess you could say, that are supposed to be like the ends of the gloves, they can get a little loose and wonky. But overall, it's a great figure. I love just propping it up on the flight stand, just having it kind of floating above the rest of my figures. It's a great looking figure. Just missing the top 10 this year. I was very excited when I first saw the pre-order come out for this. I immediately pre-ordered it, and I just sat there and waited for it to come out. So I'm really happy with how this figure came out. Again, just missing the top 10, but still an incredible figure. If you don't have it, I suggest picking it up. But that was my other honorable mention, Mafex Superboy. Now, let's get into this top 10 list. Number 10, we are starting with Rom, the Space Knight, Marvel Legend. Admittedly, I didn't know who this person was, or who this robot was, I guess I should say. But when I got it in the hand, after seeing a lot of people just play with it and review it and talk about how amazing it was, when I got it in the hand, I felt the exact same way. Figure is amazing. I mean, one of the best quality figures I think that Marvel Legends has put out in quite some time. One of the best figures, period. The look is great. Love the head sculpts. I mean, the jetpack and everything is awesome. So I was very happy to pick up this and add this into the collection. And it got me kind of going down, and I guess kind of a wormhole, and reading about Rom and his adventures and everything. So it kind of helped me to learn more of the lore of the character, and just learn more characters, and just while I was learning about him. So little lesson while learning about Rom, but Rom is coming in at the 10th spot. He honestly just jumped Superboy for the last spot. I had to give it to Rom. I found myself not being able to put this figure down for months. So number 10, Rom the Space Pirate, or Space Knight, excuse me. Coming in at number 9, I'm going to try to get through this before he falls, because he's giving me difficulties right now. You see how he's shaking. But that is Jaeger from Harbinger Studios and Savage Crucible. Incredible figure. I saw this figure and it was a must-have. I picked him up because honestly, he kind of gives me Archer from Small Soldier vibes, at least in the face. Harbinger's been putting out some great things. Savage Crucible has some amazing figures. I have about 2 or 3 of them. I don't try not to go crazy with them, but I love the look of them. But this one spoke to me on so many different levels. I love the cape. I love the sword. I love everything about this figure, to be honest. The detail is incredible. It moves great. It was honestly smooth like butter for me right out of the package. and I was overjoyed to pick this one up. This one is, I'm surprised he only got to 9 on the list, because I look at him and I pick him up daily and mess with him and fidget with him, and I feel like I see a new detail on him almost every day. But number 9 on the list, Jaeger. And if you want to follow over now, you can, because your time's up. But number 8 is a custom piece. Actually, this is a 1 of 1. I mean, I'm sure you guys can make it. The formula wasn't crazy, but this one comes from my good friend Detour Customs. He actually made this one, and I talked to him at a convention. We were chopping it up for a bit, and I kind of asked him, was like, how much for that wolf on the table? And he's like, oh, this one's just like a sample. It's 3D printed the head. Did you want it? And he let me buy it off of him, and it kind of went down. I kind of went down a rabbit hole of trying to buy custom 1 of 1 sample pieces off of people for the rest of the year. That's kind of still my goal going forward. I love just different people's perspectives and different art, because a lot of these things are just 1 of 1s. Like, you could make, say, this figure or one that's simply kind of like it, but this is 1 of 1. Nobody else really owns this. You can make it and try to make it, you know, similar, but it won't be the exact same. It's not mass produced or anything, and he was a good enough friend to let me get it off of him. So it is an incredible piece. He 3D sculpted the head and painted it himself. He just threw some red paint on the hands for a blood effect, and simple things like that made it just really stick out to me. Just like this piece of his clothing is really sticking out to me, and it's starting to annoy me a little bit, but you know, you take the good with the bad. Can you just go down? No? Kind of, sort of? Thank you. Anyway, it's a simple, if you are a Mythic Legions fan, you can probably recognize most to all of the pieces. Soft goods scarf, and there's some other small pieces that come off of, you know, various different figures. But again, it's a figure that I got from him a little earlier in the year, and I just thoroughly enjoyed playing with it, putting it in different parts of my room and moving it around. You know, Mythic Legions isn't the most posable because of just some of the limited articulation, but we're not doing JVD splits, so that's not really necessary for this figure. Just a badass looking Wolfman. And Wolfman. Alright, I'll stop. Anyway, number 8 is my custom Detour Customs 1 of 1. I'll keep saying that. Wolf. Into number 7 of my top 10 figures of 2025. Coming in at number 7 on my top 10 figures of the year list is none other than my boy Archangel from Marvel Legends. Amazing figure. This figure was a must-have for me. This is my Archangel. I like the look of the red and white angel. We get the blonde hair and everything. The red and blue one is okay too, but to be honest, I started playing Marvel Contest of Champions about 10-12 years ago at this point, and even though I don't really play it so much anymore, Archangel was one of my first very strong champions, and I grew to love this version of him. And to be honest, it kind of got me looking into his backstory more and how he became Angel and then how he became Archangel, and it kind of got me into reading comics, kind of, sort of. So it, in a weird, twisted way, I guess you could say, it really got me into, I guess, just more comics, and it got me deep diving into learning and understanding more about his origin story. So this is the Archangel that I choose when I close my eyes and I see Archangel. It's this one. It's not the other ones. It is this one. So number 7 on the list, Archangel, and we are almost halfway home already. Number 6 is coming up. Number 6 on the list, and I really can't believe that we actually have these figures in hand finally. Number 6, Big Bad Toy Store, Monster Force. We finally have Monster Force in hand. It was a big year for them. They got a lot of figures out. We had first just got like those Draculas and everything, and they were cool, but they weren't really my thing. When I saw some of these later figures come out, like this Eraser, I was like, this is the one that I'm gonna get. And I just looking at the pictures and I didn't care for the all translucent one, but this one to me was so perfect. Now I kind of have a weird thing where, you guys know I kit bash a lot, and I have kind of what you can call different factions, as you can see behind the Eraser figure. Some are more of a shield army, some are an action force, some are a G.I. Joe branch. This is my Monster Force branch, and as you can see right up here, I'm kind of building my own Monster Force within Monster Force. I'm not buying every single one. I'm going to buy different figures of different sizes and different brands, monsters, monster heads, body parts, XYZ, and I'm going to kit bash them together to make my own creations. Disc Eraser to me was perfect. I love the head bandages, and I love the goggles over them that kind of contrast, but I also love the translucent pieces. You can see I have the translucent forearms and wrists and hands on him, and I think that is what makes this figure, along with the beautiful camo. The weapons are perfect, and I mean, even the I have so much I can say about it. Even the armor, there's so much that sets this figure off to me, and it looks incredible. The reds and the blacks work really well with the grays. I can't say enough about this figure, but I'm trying not to go too long on each figure. But this, to me, in most any other year, I feel like could have been a top 3 figure, but it's incredible. Monster Force knocked out the park with this one. I still have to get Dr. Caligari because I love the brain popping out of the head and everything. Like, these figures, when I'm done, they're going to look amazing together. But yeah, number 6 on the list, Lieutenant Eraser. Halfway home, on to the top 5. Can you guess what's going to be up there? Let's find out. What is that? Is that a Mythic Legion that has cracked Joe's top 10 figures of the year? Another one, actually? Because we already had one from Detour? Yep. I know. I'm just as surprised as you, because I don't do all of like the skeletons and Mythic Legions. I only have about 2 or 3, but when I saw the colors, the purples and the greens come off this thing, and not the regular green skeleton head, but this one with the horns and the mouth can open, I knew I had to have Scaphoid. And then I got him, heated him up, popped the bone wings in, got all his pieces and parts hooked up. Oh man, this figure is gorgeous. I come home and I just stare at this thing, and it's one of those things, you stare at something, you just smile because you're like, yeah, this is beautiful. Mythic Legions, I applaud you guys for this one. You knocked it out the park with this one. He is incredible. I can't say enough good things about this figure. I mean, it had the green and purple alone just sets it off and looks so good. So good. Hats off to you guys on a great figure. Shoot, I may be buying some more Mythics in the future. If they look like this, Mythic might have hooked another one, because this was incredible. Coming in at number 5 is Scaphoid. Will we have one more Mythic in the top 10? Let's see. Well, I mean, that wasn't a long wait, right? Number 4 on my top 10 figures of the year. Another Mythic Legion. They are dominating the list, to be honest with you. I don't buy many, but the ones that I do love, I guess that means like I really love them, because this Koi figure is gorgeous. It is beautiful. The orange, the blacks, the whites. Once I saw this drop at Legions, I immediately went into the line and I got it. I to this day, since I've had it, I play with this figure every single day. It doesn't even have a space in my collection yet as far as like the wall, because it sits on my work table. This work table, it sits on it, and I play with it every single day. Like, I have not put it down yet, and it's been just about a month since Legion's Con ended. Koi is an amazing figure. For anybody who does not have this figure, if you're not into Mythics, that's fine. You can fudge him in other places. You can put him with some Savage. Maybe he's a different type of... I mean, there's already Lizard Men and Lemurians and everything else coming out in Savage. You could probably squeeze him in with them. If not, he's a great standalone. He's badass. His weapon's awesome. His accessories, everything he comes with. Koi is an incredible figure. Like, who thought that you could make a koi fish this badass? Like, just the details are amazing on this thing, and the articulation is outstanding. Again, Mythic, you crushed it with these figures. This and Scaphoid. Yeah, I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan. Number 4 on the list, Koi. Congrats to you guys. Well, if I wasn't sitting down, I'd be standing up clapping for y'all right now. Number 3. I feel personally, in my heart of hearts, that my turntable is screaming and cursing me out right now, just at the sheer weight of this thing on top of it. But you'll be okay, little buddy. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Coming in at my number 3 figure of the year is Heat Boys Raph. This is just what I purchased this year. Actually, I do believe this actually came out this year too. Heat Boys Raph. Regardless, this is when I bought it. My top 25 was my number 3, I should say. This thing is incredible. Heat Boys continue to put out some really awesome mech suit turtles. I mean, the articulation on it is crazy too. They actually can do JVD, splits if I really wanted them to. From the claws to the weapons, the accessories that come with it, light up features in the eyes. And the stand's incredible and also open, so you can stash other accessories and so that you cannot fit on the thing inside of the stand. Love the added utility of that. Incredible figure. I'm only missing Donnie. Donnie will be added soon enough. Again, it's the holidays. Gotta shop for everybody else. Gotta do things for himself. But Joey's gonna take care of himself too. Hint, hint. So, Donnie will be here sooner than later. But an incredible figure. Heat Boys, you continue to rock it with these things. And my girlfriend, who is also a collector, is trying to ruin me because I said to her, I'm going to get the Cord 4 turtles and then I'm going to be done with this line. And in the beginning, she was like, you're going to spend that much money on one of these? And I said, yes. And she judged me. And now I wake up to videos of the black and gold Shinobi version of these that all come and look amazing. And she's like, you gotta do it. And I'm like, well, shut up, because I'm gonna do it. But you're enabling me. At first you were yelling because they were too much, and now you want me to buy them. This is a whole nother rant for the video, but I'm gonna say what I need to say. I love the enabling. Keep enabling me, guys. I'm just gonna keep doing it every time. Incredible figure. Heat Boys, keep pumping them out. I know they have a Shredder. There's an April O'Neil. There's a Krang and a Splinter coming down the line. Don't know if I'm going to be getting any of those. Maybe I'll get the Shredder. But if you see some of those black and gold Shinobi looking ones coming out if you see them on the channel soon, you know why. Number 3, Heat Boys Raph. On to the top 2. What can they be? I have been waiting years for this figure. Oh man. Red Hood. What else can be said? This figure, my only drawback on this figure is that the jacket really restricts it. The arms can go up pretty well, but some of the other posing is a little tough to get into. You can see, look at his back. You can see how tight that jacket is. But coming in at number 2 of my top 10 figures of the year is Mezco Red Hood. I only have 2 gripes, and one I told you about was some of the articulation is a little limited with the pants and the jacket. The jacket and the pants. But the other thing is he comes with 2 crowbars, and there's really nowhere to really store them unless you kind of tuck them on one of the belts on him. But other than that, it's an awesome figure. It looks great on the shelf, and I actually have him. I picked up a One Oak Customs 3D printed motorcycle that goes perfectly with him. The pictures I've been taking on him of that, just him sitting on the bike alone, have been awesome. I would have had him up here, but the bike likes to play games, and every time I put him up here, it kept falling off and trying to fall off my table, and I don't need a breaking. Because I gotta buy another one. I don't want to do that. So, you will lay next to him for the duration of this review, over this top 10 list, but number 2, Mezco Red Hood. Mezco does a good job with this figure. Like I said, I wish it was a little more articulated and at least a little bit less restrictive, but I have been looking at this figure for the longest time, between the McFarlanes, between the DC Icons figures and all that stuff, between people making customs and maybe think I can make a custom too. And you know, I thought about it for a little bit of what parts and pieces I could use, but once I saw this come out, it was an easy grab, and I have enjoyed it every second. It's another one of these figures that I cannot put down. I've played with every day since I bought it, and I'm sure I will continue to into the far future. Honestly, it is probably going to be on my list of favorite figures I've bought in a long time for a while. So coming in number 2, just missing number 1 spot, Mezco Red Hood. There can only be one, and I feel like a lot of you guys who know me and know the channel know what number 1 is. If you ain't seen him yet, he's coming up next. My number 1 figure that I've purchased in the year of 2025. Was there ever a doubt? My number 1 figure of the year comes from Super 7, and that is big ass motherfucking Franklin. That's how I will address him every single time, from Charlie Brown and Peanuts. This figure, I made a video about this figure a while ago, and I didn't know the history behind why Franklin was added to Peanuts and Charlie Brown and, you know, things of that sort, until I really started to read about the figure. And once I read about the figure, I thought the story was incredible. The reason behind why they introduced him to the Peanuts world was awesome. And since then, I have become not attached, but I've really enjoyed reading more about like Peanuts, and it just seems like so much more Franklin videos pop up on my Instagram timeline. So I always find myself sharing a post from him or something he said in the show, or just memes and reels and things of that sort. He's become kind of like my resident son of the toy community. I do live streams with Franklin on the camera more than me half the time. And I mean, the figure itself is cool. I mean, you know, again, we're not going to get Jean-Claude Van Damme splits out of this thing, right? Arms and hands move back and forth, pretty basic. Same thing with the feet, head kind of turns, but it doesn't come with any like accessories, but soft good shorts, soft good jacket, soft good shirt under the jacket. And I mean, I just have too much fun with this guy. He's, again, will become like my son of the toy community. I'm gonna start walking around shows with him and sticking out my backpack with just the head showing, so everybody's like, oh, he's got his son with him. I can't say enough about this figure. It's really become like a part of my channel, and it's somebody who loves learning about history, learning about Black history, and seeing that he was made and introduced into Peanuts right after like the assassination of like Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement. People felt that was the time to introduce him into the Peanuts world. They wrote to Charles Schulz about him, and again, since learning about things like that, it's meant so much more to me. At first, I just saw it because I thought it was just like a cool thing. It'd be interesting to have a bigger size figure like this, and once I started reading about it, I fell in love with it for so many more reasons than I initially did. I am incredibly happy to have this, and this will never leave my collection. It is my number 1 thing, without a doubt, that I have purchased, and not just this year, but in a long time. Probably top 5 things I've bought in general, and since I've been collecting. So, for those of you who know me, probably were already like, big ass Franklin's gonna be number 1. I already know. I already know, Joe. But you guys know me. For those of you who don't, I hope you found it at least some type of funny, but also just little history lesson behind it, and just multiple reasons why I love this guy. But that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on my top 10. Let me know your top 10s, honestly. I want to see what else is out there. I love seeing different people's top 10s, because there's no right or wrong answer. It's your list. You do what you want. You pick and choose who you want. We're gonna disagree with each other, and who cares? Because at the end of the day, it's about you and your list and what you love, not about somebody else. You don't let somebody else's thoughts define your list. It's your list for a reason. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all those things, smash notification bell, all the things I can say, blah blah blah. Really close to 500 subscribers. Again, you guys are awesome, and I do all these things, well, one, because I love them, but also because I see that you guys really love them, and you guys keep coming back and staying with my crazy ass. So more stuff coming down the road, more top 10, top 5 lists, whatever, blah blah you want to call them. Keep it locked to the channel, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.